What's up, guys? M here bringing you another Showdown battle. And this is just a battle using that same modified in-game team of mine. And there's not much to say. It's a pretty good battle. So I'm leading off with Heliolisk. I figure he'd be a good lead for most of his stuff. I'm just going to Volt Switch on the Sableye, get a nice crit. Not a huge deal, because now I'm going to go into Talonflame, so I cannot get Will-O-Wisp. And I'm just going to Brave Bird, but he does have the Rotom Wash. And of course he does, because literally everyone and their mother uses Rotom Wash. And it's just so annoying. I know it's a good Pokemon, but it's really annoying. It's just Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, Hydro Pump, and then something else, and it gets old. So anyway, I got my Talonflame in on this Trevenant. And here I predict the Protect, or I predict a switch, so I go back into Heliolisk. And I'm just going to go for the HP Ice. And I really should put Dark Pulse on this thing. I feel like Dark Pulse is pretty good for most things. But now I predict the Protect again, go into my Talonflame. And I'm just going to go right for the Flare Blitz. I know Rotom's probably going to come back in, but maybe I could get a burn. But I don't. And Rotom just continues to be one of the most annoying things ever. So now I'm going to go into Heliolisk, because Heliolisk is a pretty good check to Rotom, because it has the Dry Skin, and it resists the electric move. So I'm going to Volt Switch out, thinking maybe he would want to switch, but he does end up going right for the Will-O-Wisp, and hitting my Doublade, which sucks. So now my Doublade is useless. I'm just going to try and Swords Dance, and then keep Shadow Sneaking until something dies or until I die. He makes a good play. He goes into his Ditto to actually copy my boosts, but he does not make a good play because he goes for the Sacred Sword, predicting me probably a switch to Heliolisk to take the Shadow Sneak, but I'm not going to do that because I don't see any point in saving this Doublade. And so that sucks for him because he could have had a +2 Shadow Sneak. And I do have the Eviolite, so there was actually a chance I would have lived that. But either way, that happened. Now I'm in here, Talonflame takes out the Sableye because I out-prioritize it. Here, I switch to Heliolisk, but he predicts that very nicely. Goes for the Play Rough, which just demolishes me. And I have no idea what I did here. I switched to Malamar thinking maybe I could take a Play Rough. Maybe I forgot that Fairy destroyed Dark types, but either way, I go back into Talonflame thinking at that range I could take him out. He ends up switching to Rotom, but he is weak enough to the point where 2 Brave Birds are going to take it out. So that's really nice that Rotom is finally gone, but I definitely do not want to lose my Talonflame. Talonflame is like one of the best Pokemon of this generation. One of the best ever, in my opinion. But now he brings in the Azumarill, almost dies to a Boom Burst, and I figured the Trevenant would come in, but I would have really liked that Azumarill dead, so I just went for the Boom Burst again. I am not too scared of this thing because I do have the Talonflame, which I switch into predicting the Protect, but he makes a nice play and goes right for the Curse. And here I make my own nice play that actually ends up saving me the game, I think. I go for the Roost, predicting his Protect, which now means I have enough HP to survive a couple recoil hits, and that just puts me in a very good position. Even after the Curse, I'm still at enough. I don't think I can take out this Charizard, so I'm basically just going to sack Noivern. And he's got Charizard Y. I didn't point that out, but Charizard Y is awesome. And here, I thought he might go to Trevenant, so I went straight for the Ice Beam. I also figured if he stayed in, my Surf in the Sun would not do as much, or it'd be just about the same as Ice Beam. So Ice Beam was my best play there. He ends up paying for it. And now, thanks to the fact that I roosted, I'm going to be able to take another recoil hit, ends up out-prioritizing this Azumarill, and Talonflame cleans it up in the end. That was a good game, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next time.